the first episode of the 2017-18 season Liverpool team preview. It's going to be an interesting game tomorrow morning, well, technically afternoon, 12:30 kick-off on the Saturday against Watford away from home at Vicarage Road. Pre-season though, we've actually won the Premier League's Asian Trophy and managed to finish second in the Audi Cup over in Munich, unfortunately getting beat on penalties by Diego Simone's Atletico Madrid after we did pretty much demolish Bayern Munich in the semi-finals. Recruitment wise, we spent a bit of money, big money in fact, on Mo Salah, and he's impressed really in pre-season, and a couple of other new signings, Andrew Robinson coming in left back from Hull City, pretty good Scottish international, and Dominic Solanke coming in from Chelsea. Didn't make a first team appearance for them, but has really impressed in pre-season for us this year, and I'd expect them to at least be on the bench and possibly get a game as well. The only downside is the continuing speculation about Phil Coutinho. He's out at the moment, he's got a minor injury. I don't expect him to be playing tomorrow against Watford. I think a combination basically of the injury and all that speculation will sort of force Klopp's hand, and he'll probably keep him out of that spotlight and give him the rest he needs as well to get back from that minor knock. Going over to Watford, Marco Silva, new manager there, coming over from Hull. Unfortunately, was relegated with them last season, but that wasn't his fault. It was more down to the start of last season under the previous manager. He came in, did really well, and he almost saved them. It's going to be his first competitive game for them, and he's going to be hoping his new side can have a better season than last time, where they just about survived. They've made some useful acquisitions as well over the summer, bringing in Brazilian forward Richarlison. Oh, I think it's Richarlison. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And a whole new midfield basically as well. Will Hughes, Tom Cleverley and Nathaniel Chalobah coming in. And also injury-free now, exciting Roberto Pereira. I think I got that name right. I'm awful at getting names right, guys. Hopefully you know who I mean. He did come to Watford last summer. Unfortunately, he's been out most of last season injury. So I think he's back. He's in the squad at least. So I think he'll probably be starting in that midfield with the other three new signings. Their pre-season, bit of a contrast to Liverpool's, to be honest. It's been rather low-key. They beat Victoria Plazen and Elbar. Drew though against Woking, Villa and Real Sociedad, and lost to Wimbledon. Fairness though, the opening few fixtures they did put out a vastly understrength side, but I think Silva will be expecting them, with it being a competitive game, to be a lot more dynamic than they have been in pre-season, and give it a real go against a full strength Liverpool side. They're going to have to if they expect anything out of it. Watford's home record in Premier League is pretty good though. They've won 4 of their last 8 home games last season. Found the net in 6 of them as well, and Liverpool though have won 4, drawn 3 and lost only 2 of their last 9 away matches in the Premier League, but only kept a clean sheet in 3 of them, which is something we definitely need to work on. It's been a fair few years we've been saying this. Our defence has not been the most reliable. Head-to-heads though, Liverpool have won 5 and lost only 1 of their last 6 meetings with Watford, so that bodes well for us in the game. Watford though have scored 75% of their last 8 Premier League home games and conceded in 63% of them. Liverpool scored 89, so we've got a better scoring record. But we have conceded more, 67% of our games in the same length of time as Watford's stats. Watford are hoping though that Christian Cabasel and Craig Cathcart can return to full fitness ahead of Saturday, but definite out are Troy Deeney and Mauro Zarate. They're both definitely out. New signings Chalobah, Will Hughes and Cleverley, as we said, and Richarlison are definitely looking like they're going to make their competitive debuts. And as I said, Pereira is free to play. On to Liverpool's team news. Klopp's expecting Henderson to be back from his virus. Sturridge as well should be back from his thigh injury. But Nathaniel Klein probably definitely out. It looks like Alexander-Arnold is going to be starting at right back. Injuries as well to Bogdan, thankfully. Thankfully, you know, he's nowhere near good enough. I've seen him on loan at Wigan last season and he was diabolical. He couldn't do it in the Championship, so why he's still a Liverpool player, I have no idea, guys. So he's out, Ings is still out, and as I said, Lallana is out as well. As I said as well, Coutinho is probably going to be left out just because of the speculation and his man injury. More to the speculation, I think, though. But Salah, Robinson, Solanke, probably expecting to make their competitive debuts. And as I said, it's definitely Salah and Solanke. They've done extremely well pre-season. Robinson come in late into the pre-season, but you know, he fitted in pretty well. He looked a decent player, so I definitely hope to see him ahead of Moreno. But I could see James Milner probably getting a nod just for the fact he's got that experience. He's played the system for a year or more under Klopp, so he knows the system better. To have two youngsters as fullbacks in the opening day, it'd be a brave manager to actually go and do that. So I'd say Milner will probably get the nod there, but Robinson probably a little unlucky, to be honest. My prediction is a 2-0 win. I know it's surprising. I'm actually going for, you know, a clean sheet for the Reds, but in pre-season, we've actually done pretty well defensively. There's been a couple of little minor hiccups, but we've done well. We've kept quite a few clean sheets, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good game. Even without Coutinho playing, I think we'll have enough to get a couple of goals and win the game comfortably. Anyway, let me know down below, guys, what your match predictions are and what your thoughts are of the Watford and Liverpool teams. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye.